The Galactic Military Academy floated in deep space like a giant silver city. Bright lights covered its surface. Thousands of ships moved around it every day. It was the most powerful training place in the universe. Every strong race sent their best warriors here. Humans were new. Very new. Most alien races believed humans were weak. They thought humans were slow, emotional, and easy to break. Many laughed when they first saw human cadets arrive. Lena Carter was one of them. She stood quietly in the long training line. She was not very tall. Her body looked normal. No heavy muscles. No sharp claws. No metal skin. Just a simple human girl in a gray uniform. Around her were creatures from many worlds. Tall blue giants. Four-armed fighters. Beasts with burning eyes. Robots made of living metal. They whispered. They laughed. She will not last one day. Why did they even send humans? She looks afraid. But Lena did not react. Her face was calm. Her hands were steady. Her eyes looked forward. Inside her mind, memories moved like shadows. She remembered Earth. She remembered fire. She remembered screams. She remembered losing everything. But she pushed those thoughts away. This was not the time. Today was the first public training day. Today, everyone would be tested. High above the ground, on a floating platform, stood General Zorvok. He was huge. 3 meters tall. Green armored skin. 2 curved horns. Red glowing eyes. Scars covered his body like maps of old wars. He was known across the galaxy. The crusher of moons. The butcher of 7 systems. The undefeated war general. When he walked, the ground vibrated. When he spoke, silence followed. He looked down at the cadets with disgust. "Look at you," Zorvok said in a deep, cold voice. "So many weak bodies. So many soft minds." His eyes stopped on the human group. A slow smile appeared on his face. A cruel smile. "Humans," he said. "Still alive." The aliens laughed. Loud. Mocking. Cruel. Zorvok walked closer. He stood in front of Lena. He looked down at her like she was nothing. "What is your name, little insect?" he asked. "Lena Carter, sir," she replied calmly. Her voice did not shake. That surprised some nearby cadets. Zorvok laughed. A loud, ugly laugh. "Carter," he said. "On my planet, that name means weak bone." More laughter. "Tell me, Carter," Zorvok continued. "Do humans cry before or after they lose?" Silence followed. All eyes were on Lena. She could feel thousands watching her. She could feel cameras flying around, broadcasting live. Millions across the galaxy were watching. This was her first day. And already, she was being crushed. She took a slow breath. "I do not cry, sir," she said. "I learn." That made Zorvok pause. For half a second. Then he laughed even louder. "Learn," he shouted. "You will learn how to fall." He raised his hand. "Training match," he announced. "Right now." Gasp spread. Training matches were rare on the first day. And never against generals. Never. "This is unfair," someone whispered. "She will die." Lena stepped forward. "I accept," she said. Everyone froze. Zorvok's smile widened. "Good," he said. "I like brave insects." The arena opened. A massive circular field appeared from the floor. Energy walls rose. Blue light surrounded them. The air changed. Heavy. Tense. Lena walked to the center. Her heart was calm. Her breathing was slow. Inside her mind, she counted. 1, 2, 3. Focus. Zorvok entered. Each step shook the ground. "Rules are simple," he said. "You survive for 10 seconds, or you quit. If you quit, I spare you." The crowd waited. Lena looked at him. "I will not quit," she said. Silence again. Zorvok raised his hand. "Begin." The timer appeared in the air. 10, 9. Zorvok moved. Like a storm. He charged. His fist was bigger than Lena's head. It cut the air. Boom. She stepped aside. Barely. His punch hit the ground. The floor cracked. 8, 7. He attacked again. Left.
Right. Kick.
Each strike could kill.
Lena dodged.
Twisted. Rolled. Her movements were smooth. Like water. The crowd stopped laughing. 6. 5. How? Someone whispered. Zorvok growled. He was angry now. No more games. He gathered energy. His muscles glowed.
He jumped. High.
Then crashed down. Like a meteor. The impact created a shockwave. Dust filled the air. Everyone thought it was over. For 3. Silence. Then, a figure walked out of the dust. Lena. Not injured. Not shaking.
Calm.
The arena was silent. Zorvok stared. Impossible. Who trained you? He demanded. She did not answer. 2. 1. Zorvok screamed. He rushed again. Full power. No control. This was not training anymore. This was rage. He swung his final punch. It was meant to kill. Lena raised her hand. One hand. She caught it.
Crack.
The sound echoed. The timer hit 0. Time stopped. Zorvok's eyes widened. Pain exploded in his arm. His bones were breaking. What are you? He whispered. Lena released his hand. He fell back. On his knees. Breathing hard.
Shocked.
Terrified. The arena exploded with noise. People screamed. Shouted. Argued. Did you see that? She stopped him. A human? Zorvok stood slowly. His pride was broken. His voice was low. This is not over, he said. Lena looked at him. Her eyes were cold. It already is, she replied. High above, commanders watched in silence. Data screens flashed. Power readings. Skill levels. Threat reports. One officer spoke softly. She is not normal. Another replied. She is dangerous. In the human dormitory that night, Lena sat alone. She cleaned her gloves. She checked her gear. She looked at a small old photo. Earth. Blue skies. Smiling faces.
Gone.
I am still here, she whispered. Outside her window, stars moved. The galaxy had noticed her. And it was afraid. Far away, in a dark command room, unknown figures watched the replay. Again. And again. Activate Phase 2, a voice said. The human has awakened. And somewhere deep inside Lena, a hidden power slowly began to rise. The next morning at the Galactic Military Academy felt different. Very different. Usually, the training ground was full of noise. Laughing. Shouting. Fighting. Boasting. But today it was silent. Too silent. Cadets stood in small groups. They whispered. They pointed. They looked toward one place. Toward Lena Carter. She walked across the metal floor with calm steps. Her gray uniform was clean. Her boots made soft sounds.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Every eye followed her. She blocked the general. With one hand, I saw it live. She is not human. Some looked at her with fear. Some with respect. Some with hate. Lena ignored all of them. She had learned long ago how to walk through noise. She kept her eyes forward. Her face showed nothing. But inside her mind, storms were rising. Last night, she did not sleep. Not even 1 minute. Memories had returned. Painful memories. On her way to the training hall, a small drone flew near her face. A camera. Red light blinking. Live broadcast. Cadet Carter, a loud voice said from the drone. Tell the galaxy. How did you defeat General Zorvok? Are you a secret weapon? Are humans hiding soldiers? The drone came closer. Too close. Lena stopped walking. She looked at it. Slowly. I did not defeat him, she said. I survived. Her voice was soft, but strong. She turned and walked away. The drone stayed behind. Frozen. Inside the command tower, officers watched her on screens. Dozens of screens. Every angle, every breath. Commander Virex, a tall silver-skinned alien, folded his arms. She is hiding something, he said. Yes, replied Colonel Tarkon. Her body data is wrong. What do you mean? Her strength. Her speed. Her reaction.
Time.
They are not human limits. Virex narrowed his eyes. Then what is she? Tarkhan looked at the screen.
I don't know, he said.
But I want to find out. Milky Way, the past awakens. After training drills, Lena returned to her small room. Room 817. Human sector. It was simple. One bed, one desk, one locker, one window, stars outside. She locked the door, sat on the bed, and finally, she let herself breathe. Her hands trembled, just a little. She closed her eyes, and the past opened. 5 years ago. Earth. Sector Delta 9. Sky was blue. Children were playing. People were smiling. Lena was 16. She was laughing with her little brother, Sam. Run faster, she shouted. I'm winning, Sam replied. Then, the sky turned black. Sirens screamed. Ships appeared. Alien warships. Thousands. Fire fell from the heavens.
Boom. Boom.
Buildings collapsed. People screamed. Mom, Lena cried. She grabbed Sam's hand. They ran. Smoke everywhere.
Heat. Fear. Death.
Their home exploded behind them. They reached a shelter. Almost. Almost. A blast hit nearby. Sam flew away. Sam. Lena screamed. She ran. She found him. Not moving.
Blood.
No breath. No, 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 she whispered. Her world broke. Later, soldiers found her. Half dead. Alone.
Broken.
She was taken to a secret place. Not a hospital. Not a camp. A laboratory. Gear Project Iron Soul. The place was underground.
Cold.
White walls. Bright lights. No windows. No mercy. They called it Project Iron Soul. Dr. Halen was in charge. A human scientist. Cold eyes. No smile. You want revenge, Lena? He asked. She was weak.
Thin.
Angry. Yes, she whispered. Then become strong, he said. And the training began. Painful training. Every day. Needles. Machines. Tests. They injected her with nanocells. Rebuilt her muscles. Strengthened her bones. Enhanced her nerves. They connected her mind to battle systems. Taught her forbidden combat styles. Alien techniques. Human tactics. Old Earth martial arts. New space warfare.
She trained.
And trained.
And trained. She fell.
She stood.
She cried.
She continued. Other subjects failed. Some died. Some went mad. She survived. Because she remembered Sam. Because she remembered Earth. Because she refused to break. After 3 years, Dr. Halen said, You are ready. She asked, For what? For war. But she said no. I don't want to become a weapon, she replied. So she ran. She escaped. With help from a silent guard. She disappeared. Joined the academy. Hid among normal humans. Pretended to be weak.
Pretended to be average.
Until yesterday. Bell back to present. Lena opened her eyes. Tears had formed. She wiped them. No more hiding, she whispered. A knock came.
Knock.
Knock. Cadet Carter, a voice said. Commander Virex requests your presence. Her heart tightened. She stood.
Coming, she replied.
Classical building, the interrogation. The command room was huge. Dark walls. Holograms floating. Leaders watching. Virex stood in front. So, he said, tell us the truth. What truth?
Lena asked.
Your power. Your training. Your past. Silence. Lena looked around. She saw suspicion.
Fear. Greed.
She chose her words carefully. I was trained, she said. By humans. Where? On Earth. That is impossible, Tarkhan said. Earth is destroyed. She looked at him. It wasn't always. They exchanged glances. Are you dangerous? Virex asked. I can be, Lena replied. Only if you make me. Another silence. Finally, Virex spoke. You will join Special Unit 0. What is that? Our secret strike force. I don't want. It's not a request, he said. Crossed swords new enemies. Later that day, Lena walked through a restricted hallway. 2 guards followed. Heavy armor. Big weapons. She felt watched. From everywhere. In a shadowed corner, someone observed her. A tall figure. Black armor. Golden eyes.
Cracks.
Zorvok's top student. He clenched his fist. So, you are the human, he whispered. I will crush you. Shooting star night message. That night, Lena received a hidden signal. On her wrist screen. Encrypted. Old code. Project Iron Soul code. Message. Subject L01. We found you. Return. Or be terminated. Her blood froze. They were alive. They were watching. She deleted the message. But she knew. Her pass was coming.
Fast.
Dangerous.
Deadly.
She stood near the window. Stars shining. So this is it, she whispered. War again. Far away, unknown forces moved. Plans were forming. Traps were setting. And Lena Carter stood in the middle of it all. A human. A weapon. A survivor. A storm. The siren rang across the Galactic Military Academy. Wum. Red lights flashed on every wall. All cadets stopped what they were doing. Training.
Eating.
Resting.
Talking.
Everything froze. A cold voice echoed through speakers. Attention, all cadets. Emergency combat drill. Report to Central Arena. Immediately. Lena Carter stood up from her bed. Her heart tightened. Emergency drill? This was rare. Very rare. She looked at her wrist screen. No details. Only one word. Mandatory. She put on her jacket, checked her boots, closed her locker, and walked out. In the hallway, hundreds of cadets were moving fast. Some looked excited. Some nervous. Some confused. Lena walked calmly. But inside, she felt something wrong. Something heavy. Something dark. Stadium the Central Arena. The Central Arena was the biggest battlefield in the academy. It could hold 50,000 viewers. Floating platforms. Energy shields. Hologram skies. Artificial suns. Today it was full. Officers. Generals.
Scientists.
Observers from other systems. Cameras everywhere. Live broadcast again. Lena stood in line C. Among elite cadets.
She noticed something.
Humans were separated. Placed in front. Exposed. Unprotected. She did not like it. Commander Virex appeared in the air. A giant hologram. His voice was serious. Today, he said, you will face a surprise combat test. This will decide future rankings. And special missions. Whispers spread. Special missions meant danger.
Means death.
Virex continued. You will fight in teams of 3. Random selection. Names appeared in the air. Blue letters.
Fast.
Lena Carter. Group 7. Partners. Mira Vex, Centauri race. Roland Kier, mech hybrid. She exhaled. Not bad. Both were skilled. Then enemies appeared. Group 7 opponents. Kraxboran.
Zelmar.
Drakian Unit 9. Lena's eyes narrowed.
Cracks.
Zorvok's top student. The one who hated her. This was not random. This was planned. Snake hidden trap. In the control room, far above the arena, Colonel Tarkon watched. Beside him stood a shadowed figure. Dr. Halen.
Alive. Smiling.
You see? Halen said softly. She cannot hide forever. Tarkon frowned. This test is dangerous. She may die. Halen smiled wider. Or she may awaken. Crossed swords battle begins. The arena floor opened. 3 platforms rose. Lena stood with Mira and Roland. Mira was tall, with blue skin and 4 eyes. Roland had metal arms and glowing joints. You're Lena, right? Mira whispered. Yes. I heard you stop Zorvok. I only survived, Lena replied. Roland laughed softly. Then help us survive too. Across them, Crack stood.
Tall.
Black armor. Golden eyes. His fists crackled with energy. He stared at Lena. With hate. With pleasure, he whispered. The horn sounded.
Boom.
Fight. Krax moved first. Like lightning. He smashed the ground. Shockwave. Mira flew back. Roland blocked with shield arms. Crack. Shield damaged. Spread out. Lena shouted. They separated. Zelmar fired plasma blades. Drakian unit, 9 launched missiles. Explosions everywhere.
Fire.
Smoke.
Noise.
Chaos.
Lena dodged.
Rolled.
Jumped.
She grabbed Mira. Pulled her behind cover. Stay low, she said. I'll draw them. She ran forward. Straight at Krax. Crowd gasped. Is she crazy? Krax laughed. Good, he said. Come die. They collided.
Fist to fist. Boom.
Energy burst. Lena slid back. Krax smiled. You're slower today, he said. She felt it. Her body felt heavy.
Weak. Slow. What?
Another punch. She barely blocked. Pain shot through her arm. Something was wrong. Very wrong. Skull and crossbones the poison. In the control room, Halen pressed a button. A small light blinked. Nanite suppression active, he said. Lena's blood contained nanocells. Her strength source. Halen was controlling them, weakening her.
Slowly.
Quietly. Collision team in trouble. Mira screamed. Zelmar cut her shoulder. Roland's arm exploded. Metal pieces flew. Retreat. Roland shouted. No exits. Mira cried. Energy walls rose. They were trapped. This was not training. This was execution. Lena's mind raced. Trap. Betrayal. Test? No. Hunt. Krax grabbed her throat. Lifted her. You're nothing, he hissed. He slammed her down. Hard. Blood filled her mouth. Crowd went silent. Some officers stood. This is too far, one said. Virex clenched his fists. But Tarkhan stopped him. Wait, Tarkhan whispered. Let's see. Fire inner awakening. Lena lay on the ground. Vision blurred. Sounds distant. Her mind went back. To Earth. To Sam. To screams. To fire.
To pain.
I'm tired of running, she whispered. Something inside her moved.
Deep. Locked.
Sleeping. Her nanocells reacted. Not to Halen, but to her will. They changed. Adapted. Evolved. Power surged. Her heart beat faster. Stronger.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Her eyes opened. Bright white. Krax froze. What? Lena stood up. Slowly. Air around her twisted. Energy flowed. She felt free. No limits. No chains. No more control, she said. High voltage the storm unleashed. She vanished. Appeared behind Zelmar. 1 hit. Knockout. Appeared near Drakian. 2 strikes. System crash. Unit 9 collapsed. Krax roared. You cheat. He charged. Full power. They clashed.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Each hit shook the arena. Walls cracked. Shields flickered. Mira and Roland stared. In shock. That's human? Mira whispered. Lena grabbed Krax. Spun. Through. He hit the wall. Hard. Armor shattered. He tried to stand.
Failed.
She walked to him.
Calm. Cold.
You chose this, she said. 1 final strike. He fell. Unmoving. Classical building truth revealed. The arena fell silent. No cheers. No laughter. Only shock. Virex stood. This match is over, he shouted. Guards rushed in. Medical teams followed. Halen backed away. Too late. Tarkhan grabbed him. You did this. Tarkhan growled. Halen smiled. And I succeeded. What do you mean? She awakened. Milky Way aftermath. In the medical wing, Lena sat alone. Bandaged. Tired.
Alive.
Virex entered.
Slowly.
You were betrayed, he said. Yes, Lena replied. We failed you. Yes, she said again. He bowed his head. You are no longer just a cadet. What am I? A priority. A target. A hope. Outside, news spread. Across galaxies. Across systems. A human defeated elite warriors, survived assassination, broke control systems, governments panicked, warlords planned, hunters prepared. Shooting star final warning. That night, Lena received another message. Not from Iron Soul, from unknown source. Only 4 words. We are coming for you. She deleted it, looked at the stars, and whispered, let them come.
Because now.
She was ready. The galaxy did not sleep after the arena battle. It screamed. Across thousands of star systems, news spread like fire. A human defeated elite warriors. She survived a secret assassination. She broke control nanites. She is dangerous. Media channels repeated Lena's face again and again. Her calm eyes. Her white glow. Her final strike. Some called her a hero. Some called her a monster. Some called her the beginning of a new war. And in dark rooms far away, hunters were listening. Milky Way emergency order. Inside the Academy's highest tower, Commander Virex stood before the council. 12 leaders. 12 powerful races. Holograms floated around them. One voice spoke. Cadet Carter is unstable. Another replied. She is powerful. She must be controlled. She must be removed. Virex raised his hand. She is not a weapon, he said. She is a person. Silence followed. Then the final order appeared on screen. Priority status, red. Meaning, protect her, but also, monitor her. If necessary, eliminate. Virex read it.
His jaw tightened.
Rocket the escape mission. That night, Virex went to Lena's room himself. No guards. No cameras. He knocked. Lena opened the door. You should be asleep, she said. Pack, he replied.
Now.
Her eyes narrowed. Why? Because hunters are coming. He showed her a screen. Ships. Hundreds. Unknown flags. Mercenary fleets. Private armies. All moving toward the Academy. They want you, he said. I won't let them take you. Where will we go? Safe Zone Epsilon. Human refugee system. She nodded. 10 minutes later, they were in a small stealth ship. Only 2 seats. No markings. No signals. They launched quietly. Slipped into space. Just before the first enemy ships arrived, Shooting Star the first chase. 3 hours later.
Deep space.
Warning lights flashed. Tracking signal detected, Virex said.
How?
They planted it during the medical scan. Can you remove it? Too late. Red dots appeared on radar. 5 ships.
Fast. Armed.
Mercenaries. They found us, Lena said calmly. Yes, Virex replied. And they are good. Lasers fired. Space exploded with light. Virex twisted the ship.
Dodged. Spun.
Missiles passed by. Barely. Lena grabbed a control. Let me help. You're not trained for this. I learn fast. She linked her mind to the ship. Her enhanced nerves reacted. Speed increased. They moved like a ghost. One enemy crashed into an asteroid.
Boom.
Another lost control. But 3 remained. Persistent.
Deadly.
Prepare for jump, Virex said. Coordinates locked. 3 seconds. Enemy, missiles locked.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
2. Explosion hit the wing. Ship shook. 1. They jumped. Space folded. And they vanished. Safe Zone Epsilon. They arrived near a blue planet. Ruined cities. Broken stations. Human colonies. Refugees. Survivors. Children of destroyed Earth. Lena looked. Her heart tightened. This is us, she whispered. Yes, Virex said. This is what war left behind. They landed in an underground base. Human guards saluted. They knew her. They had seen her. You're the warrior, one whispered. No, she replied. I'm just human. Man-detective betrayal from within. While Lena rested, Virex met with resistance leaders. Unknown to him, one man listened. Agent Cross.
K.
Human. Former Iron Soul officer. He activated a hidden transmitter. Target located, he whispered. Proceed. Crossed swords the night attack. Sirens screamed at midnight. Explosions shook the base. Walls collapsed. Fire everywhere. Attack, someone shouted. Mercenaries. Drones. Kill squads. They had found her again. Lena ran toward the noise. Not away.
Toward.
She saw children hiding.
Crying. Fear.
She remembered Sam. No, she whispered. Not again. She stood in front, raised her hands. Energy formed. A shield. Bullets melted. Lasers bent. She moved.
Fast.
Silent.
Precise.
One by one, enemies fell.
Not dead.
Disabled. She chose control. Not rage. Handshake the choice. In the control room, she found Cross. With transmitter. Gun in hand. You betrayed us, she said. He laughed bitterly. They promised safety. For who? For me. She lowered her guard. They lied, she said. They always do. Tears filled his eyes. He dropped the gun. I'm sorry. Guards took him away. New moon arrival of the hunters. Suddenly, space darkened. A massive ship appeared. Black. Silent. No signals. No lights. Only one symbol. Iron Soul. Dr. Halen's fleet. The past had come. Virex stared. They found you. No, Lena replied. I found them. Fire decision of war. Emergency meeting. Humans. Aliens. Resistance. Everyone together. We can't fight that ship, someone said. It's too strong. Lena stood. We don't need to run, she said. We need to stand. Silence. They hunted me. They killed my home. They hurt you. This ends now. Virex looked at her. You will lead. She nodded. I will. Glowing star message to the galaxy. Lena activated broadcast. Every channel. Every system. My name is Lena Carter, she said. I am human. I was hunted. I was controlled. I was broken. But I survived. We are not weak. We are not tools. If you stand with us, stand now. Across space, signals answered. Ships turned. Fleets moved. Old allies. Hidden friends. Human survivors. Rebel groups. A small hope became an army. High voltage before the storm. In her room before battle, Lena held Sam's photo. I'm not running anymore, she whispered. I'm fighting. Outside, fleets gathered. Weapons charged. History waited. The final war was coming. And this time, humanity would not fall. Space was silent before the war. No sound. No light. No movement. Only darkness. And inside that darkness, thousands of ships waited. Human fighters. Rebel cruisers. Old alien battleships. Small broken vessels. All together. All united. All afraid. All ready. At the center of the fleet stood one ship. The Hope Carrier. Lena's command ship. She stood on the bridge, looking at stars, thinking of Earth, thinking of Sam, thinking of every life lost. Behind her, Commander Virex watched quietly. You don't have to do this alone, he said. I know, Lena replied, but I choose to lead. Crossed swords the enemy appears. Suddenly, space bent. A black, hole-like shape opened. Iron Soul fleet arrived. Dr. Halen's armada. Huge warships. Dark metal. Red symbols. Weapons glowing. They blocked the stars. Fear spread. Some pilots shook. Some whispered prayers. Halen's face appeared on every screen. Older. Colder. Smiling. Welcome back, Subject L01, he said. You belong to me. Lena stepped forward. I belong to no one, she replied. You made me, Halen said. I free myself, she answered. He laughed. Then die free. Rocket war begins. Horn sounded. Energy cannons fired. Light exploded. Space became fire. Missiles flew. Ships burned. Pilots screamed. Hope Carrier shook. Shields at 80%. Left wing damaged. Enemy drones incoming. Lena closed her eyes. Focused. She linked her mind to fleet network. Every ship, every signal. She felt them. Like heartbeat. Pattern Delta, she ordered. Split and surround. Fleet moved like water. Enemy formation broke. First victory. Cheers rose. Then, Iron Soul activated Phase Omega. Giant towers opened. Beam weapons charged. White death rays fired. 3 rebel ships vanished. No remains. No survivors. Silence followed. Fear returned. Brain the trap. Virex shouted. They're targeting you. Energy chains appeared in space. Special tech. Designed for Lena. Nanocontrol field. Her body froze. Pain shot through her nerves. She fell to her knees. Halen smiled. Still mine. Her vision blurred. She saw Sam.
Crying.
Calling her. Lena. No, she whispered. I'm not your subject. She remembered training.
Pain.
Survival.
Choice.
She focused. On will. Not power. On heart. Not anger. Her nanocells reacted.
Changed.
Burned out control signals. Chains shattered. She stood. Stronger. Brighter. Free. Glowing star the human charge. All human units, Lena said. Follow me. She entered her combat suit. Launched alone. Into enemy fire. One small ship. Against hundreds.
Madness.
Bravery. Legend. Others followed. Human fighters surged. Old ships. Damaged engines. But strong hearts. They crashed into enemy lines. Destroyed shield nodes. Disabled cannons. Open paths. One by one. They fell. But never turned back. Drop of blood the cost. Myra's ship exploded. Roland sent final message. Worth it. Then silence. Virex's cruiser burned. He evacuated last. Injured. Bleeding. Still giving orders. Lena felt every loss. Like knives. But she kept moving. Because stopping meant death. Classical building final confrontation. Lena reached Halen's flagship. Boarded it alone. Dark halls. Red lights. Dead guards. She walked forward.
Calm.
Focused. Halen waited. Surrounded by machines. You came, he said. I always do, she replied. You could have been a god, he said. I chose to be human, she answered. They fought. Not with fists. With systems. With minds. With control. He attacked her nerves. She attacked his network. Screens shattered. Power failed. Fire spread. Finally, she stood over him. Broken. Defeated. Finish it, he whispered. She looked at him. At his fear. At his regret. No, she said. Live with it. She turned away. Sunrise the final dawn. With Halen defeated, Iron Soul fleet collapsed. Some surrendered. Some fled. Some self-destructed. War ended. Slowly. Silently. Stars returned. Smoke faded. Survivors gathered.
Cried. Laughed.
Hugged. Lena floated outside her ship, looking at sunrise over distant planet. First light in long time. Virex joined her. We won, he said. Yes, she replied. But we paid. Glow showing Europe-Africa new beginning. Months later. New council formed. Humans had voice. Equal seat. Equal respect. Iron Soul banned. War tech destroyed. Refugees returned. Rebuilding began. On new Earth. On new worlds. Lena refused power. No throne. No crown. She became a teacher. Training new cadets. Teaching strength with kindness. Courage with control. Red heart last seen. One evening, she stood before a memorial. Names carved. Sam. Mira. Roland. Thousands more. She placed her hand. We are still here, she whispered. Stars shone. Children played nearby.
Free.
Safe. Human. And in that moment, the galaxy finally understood. Humans were not weak. They were unbreakable. Peace never lasts forever. Lena Carter learned this slowly. After the war, the galaxy looked calm. Ships moved freely. Trade returned. Cities were rebuilt. Children laughed again. Humans walked without fear. For the first time in years, there was hope. Lena now worked as a trainer at the new academy. Not a soldier, not a general, a teacher.
She wore simple clothes.
No armor, no weapons, only a badge. Instructor Carter. Every morning, young cadets stood in lines. Different races, different worlds, all learning together. Balance, Lena said calmly. Power without control is danger. Strength without heart is nothing. They listened. They respected her. She was a legend, but she never acted like one. Milky Way's strange signals. One night, Lena sat alone in the control room, studying reports, reading data, drinking cold tea. Suddenly, a screen blinked. Warning. Unknown signal detected. She leaned forward. Where's this from? She whispered. Coordinates appeared. Outside known space. Beyond map systems.
Dead zone.
No ships survived there. No signals existed. Except now. The message repeated. We are awake. Her heart tightened. She called Virex. Now head of security. He arrived quickly. What is it? She showed him. His face darkened. That area was sealed after the Ancient War. Ancient War. Yes, he replied. A war before humans even reached space. With who? Virex hesitated. Something not alive. Hold the black sector. A scout ship was sent.
Small. Fast.
Silent. Lena watched from the bridge. Signal live.
Camera on.
The ship entered dead zone.
Space changed.
Stars disappeared. Light bent. Dark clouds floated. Like smoke. Then, something moved. A shadow. Huge. No shape. No color. Just darkness. The signal screamed. Pilot shouted. Something is. Static. Black screen. Silence. Ship lost. Everyone froze. That was no fleet, Virex whispered. That was a creature. Lena closed her eyes. Not a creature, she replied. A force. Puzzle piece forgotten history. Lena went to the old archives. Deep underground. Locked for centuries. Only high clearance. Virex opened it. Dusty halls. Old holograms. Broken records. Ancient files. One file remained active. Project. Voidborn. She opened it. A recording played. Old human voice. This is Dr. Elias Moon. We found something beyond space. It thinks. It grows. It eats stars. We tried to seal it. We failed. Screen flashed. Images appeared. Planets disappearing. Ships melting. Light dying. This entity sleeps, voice said. But if it wakes, there will be no war. Only extinction. Recording ended. Silence. Lena whispered. So, it woke up. Warning first attack. 3 days later. A colony vanished. No explosion. No debris.
Just gone.
Empty space. Then another. Then another. Panic spread. Media screamed. Unknown destroyer. Galaxy under attack. End is near. Refugees fled. Governments collapsed. Fleets gathered. But no enemy appeared. Only darkness.
And silence.
Lena stood before council.
This is different, she said.
We can't fight it like before. One leader shouted. Then what do we do? She replied quietly. We understand it. Brain connection. That night, Lena felt something strange. A pull. A whisper. In her mind. A voice without sound. You are like us. She fell to her knees. Vision changed. She saw stars dying. Worlds collapsing. Endless hunger. Loneliness.
Pain.
It was not evil. It was lost. It had no home. No purpose. Only survival. She gasped. It's alone, she whispered. Flying saucer secret mission. Virex objected. It's too dangerous. I must go, Lena replied. It speaks to me. She entered a special ship. Quantum shielded. No weapons. Only sensors. Only faith. She flew alone, into dead zone. Darkness surrounded her. Her heart beat fast. "Hello," she whispered. "I'm here." Space trembled. Shadow formed, bigger than moons, endless.
Voidborn.
Voice entered her mind. "Why, do you not fear?" "Because I understand," she replied. "You're not a monster. You're hurt." Silence. Then, "You do not run." "No," she said. "I stay." Shooting star, the truth. Images flowed into her mind. Voidborn were created long ago, by ancient races, as weapons, to destroy enemies. After war ended, they were abandoned, left in darkness, forgotten. They slept. Until now. They woke up hungry, confused, angry, lost. Lena cried softly. "They used you," she whispered. "Yes," voice replied. "All used." Handshake a new path. "I won't," Lena said. "I won't use you. I won't kill you. I'll help you." "How?" voice asked. She smiled sadly. "We'll find you a place. A home. We'll give you purpose." Long silence. Space shook. Then, try. Glow showing Europe Africa Alliance of Shadows. Back at Council, panic continued. Until Lena returned.
Alive.
With news.
"We can make peace," she said.
"They're not our enemy." Many laughed. Many shouted. But some listened. Virex supported her. Scientists joined. A plan formed. Energy fields. Safe zones. Star feeding systems. Artificial suns. Homes for Voidborn. Slowly, attacks stopped. Colonies returned. Darkness retreated. Sunrise, new legend. Months later, Lena stood on balcony, watching new star system. Voidborn floating peacefully, like dark clouds around light, protecting routes, guarding worlds. No longer destroyers, now guardians. Virex stood beside her. "You changed fate again." She smiled. "I just listened." Glowing star final scene. In her room, Lena wrote in a journal. "War ends when fear ends. Power is nothing without mercy. Humanity's greatest strength is understanding." Outside, stars shone brighter. A new age began. Not of weapons, not of empires, but of balance. And Lena Carter was its first guardian.